Hi everyone, I'm Jim welcome to another Jim's Game Corner episode. Today I'm going to showcase you the game Heretical, which I've received a free copy of from the Keymaker site, so thank you for that. This is an early access roguelike with some Souls-like elements, which is slated for a full release in at the end of 2026, maybe 2027. I've played through this game for over 7 hours now, and I just have some thoughts and feelings to share. Not all of them are going to be positive, so brace yourself for that. So this is our character. At the time I wasn't able to choose a different one because it was my first time going through this game. And as you can see, it has that top-down view to it. After getting some kind of flask from an enemy, we're tasked with choosing one of the items, the other one gets discarded, and that's basically it. We move through the runs, kill creatures, kill bosses, upgrade our equipment, get some special abilities after we level up, and all of that sounds kinda fun. Like, I do enjoy the premise and the idea for this game. As you can see, the graphics aren't that great. The game also runs pretty poorly on my PC, which is quite hilarious because before this game I've recorded Planet of Lana 2 and Disciples Domination, and with Disciples Domination my computer did not meet any requirements, not even minimum, and the game ran like butter. And here we have some frame drops. Of course, I guess they will polish that for the full release, hopefully. But the worst thing to me about Heretical is the gameplay, the movement of our character. It all feels so clunky. Like, look at this stuff. And my character has troubles with movement. He's floating on the ground, and that's happening quite a lot. I hope this is going to get fixed in the later stages, because currently in this early access build the movement is atrocious. Oh, look at that jump. Yeah, we've got level up. New sapphire ring. Tasty. I'm going to eat that later. And here we can choose one of the 3 special abilities, like Thrilling Carnage, Dragon's Breath, Execute. So we have those swirling blades that come up, and whenever they kill an enemy they get stronger, like period. So that's quite cool. You can still save this game from being mediocre by changing the entire structure of movement and fighting. If you lose a run, you don't get any experience points, nothing, just nothing. No artifacts, no boosts whatsoever. What the hell is that? We should get some leveling up system, buffs that are just passive or active all the time. They stay with your character. This should be added into the game. Not more levels, not more enemies. That should come later. What should come first is the mechanics that are in place to make the game enjoyable, so going again and again would be a pleasant experience, because currently it's not. Here's the boss. Look at him. He's so cool, so agile, so massive. Plop, plop. This needs some work, man. This looks like Diablo 4 but worse, so it's not good. So we've won the first boss fight and we move into this little place right here so we can talk to NPCs. You can get what? More XP for the next 25 enemies you kill, elixir of attack, elixir of magic. That's all cool and all, but I must say that what this game lacks a lot is healing potions. You need to add more healing potions into the game. You cannot just go through the entire run with just 2 vials of health. I do enjoy the prophecy system, which, as you can see here, after you fulfill a prophecy you get some buff like extra skill slot, new items in the game, new weapons, etc. Now, after we talked to Nicolas Cage right here, the path forward opens up and we can move on and see more of this beautiful game. Nicolas Cage is immortal, by the way. You cannot harm him in any shape or form. Not just in the game, but in real life as well. Yeah, this works like Diablo. If Diablo was drunk. the enemies vanish into thin air, so your graphic card is not going to burn itself to death because of the beautiful graphics you see on the screen. I don't know what happened to the enemy right here. Is he stuck somewhere? At least he's dead now. Rest in peace. Biggest vice of this game are the archers. Like, they're so annoying to deal with. The game doesn't tell you jack shit of how to destroy enemies that are on the roof. I guess you need to get a bow, which you're going to switch with your sword, like in Doom Eternal for example, where you switch between rocket launcher and the shotgun. All in all, as I look at this game and this gameplay, it reminds me of those Diablo-like titles from 2004 and 5. Maybe you've played one of them. It was called Frater or Freighter? Well of Souls, The Chosen. That game was awful. This one reminds me of that. I don't know why. It just has that vibe to it. Well of Souls, do not play that one. I think Ross Scott of Across Farms did a video on that game, which was actually quite funny because I've played the game years before him, like in 2008 or 9. Because I found it in some magazine. Great Sword, which is actually a great sword. Get it? Get it? Haha, no? Finally, we can talk to this dude right here. Oh, another soul trapped in this miserable hellhole. Well, this is just Birmingham. It's not a hellhole. Wait a minute. Is this game happening in United Kingdom after they've left the European Union? It looks like that. Interesting. Here we have a boss, executor, and guess what? He killed me. You died. Where's the sound? Now we have to do all of this all over again. Yay! Here's our character, Harold Kummer. Let's do this thing. We got the first boss again. This is going to be easier because I have the frozen build, so to speak. It slows down enemies. Look at him being so enraged. He's so red. He's like pyrocynical when fat people are extinct. Yay, and the boss is gone. Now we can move on to greener pastures. I can't wait to talk to Nicolas Cage. How you doing? Is Ghost Rider 3 coming? Is National Treasure 3 coming? No? That's sad. Maybe Drive Angry 2 is coming! By the way, I love Nicolas Cage. I did enjoy that movie Drive Angry from 2010, it was hilarious. Look at me disposing of those wretches. They're all going to fall under my blade. Blech. So we have rats here and they poison us. Great, Yata Mahata. So again I'm taking on the executor, but this time we're going to win this fight. Bye bye 16 XP for such a bastard of an enemy who took us like 2 minutes to beat. What else could I tell you? There's not much happening here. Just fight enemies, block their incoming projectiles, move to another boss, then the entire thing happens again and again. It's a good idea, but the execution is, well, kinda poor. But I wish this game the best. I hope the developers are going to change a lot of those things, especially the movement, the combat. This needs to be overhauled, man, because it's not going to bring you more customers or players. Maybe that's what Souls-like games are about. If they are, then they are not for me, and I'm never playing another one again. So yeah, there's lots of things that need to be added to this game. I feel like 2 or 3 more years and Heretical is going to be a good title. As of currently, this is like a proof of concept. It's a good idea, but it has to be rebuilt and refined. Look at me fighting 2 Inquisitors. Beautiful. It's like I'm in Eastern Europe once again. Oh no, the Inquisitor, he's moving here. No, move away. Loop, loop. Ha ha ha. You fell, you fool. So that was the game. Thank you guys for watching. If you want, you can check out Heretical on Steam. It's right up there. Play for 2 hours. If you're not going to enjoy it, then just refund it on Steam. Just check it out. Maybe it's right up your alley. I feel like the game needs 1 or 2 more years in the oven to just refine and reforge their ideas. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram in the description. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters who basically sponsor these videos. You are truly wonderful. If you want, you can join them as well, so I can make an album review, do media cover, a lyric video of your choice. See you next time, and God bless Nicolas Cage. Bye!